What if the one thing that could finally bring peace to your blood sugar was already sitting in your spice rack? If you're living with diabetes, you know the stress isn't just about numbers. It's the fear of sudden crashes, the confusion when you've done everything right but your sugar still spikes, and the exhaustion that comes from chasing stability that never seems to stay. It's not just frustrating, it's heartbreaking. But what if a small, everyday herb, so common it's probably in your kitchen right now, could help reduce those unpredictable swings by up to 89%? In this video, you'll discover how oregano, yes, the same herb you sprinkle on pasta, can support your blood sugar naturally. We'll also explore another overlooked powerhouse, clove. When used consistently, these two spices may gently support your body, reduce blood sugar fluctuations, and even help ease joint discomfort. No extreme diets, no risky drugs, just natural, science-backed support. And if you're tired of complicated advice and just want real, down-to-earth help, this channel is here for you. Every video is crafted with compassion, care, and real solutions for real people living with diabetes. So let's break it down, starting with what makes oregano so special for people with diabetes and how you can start using it today without changing your entire lifestyle. Oregano, a kitchen staple with surprising benefits. Let's take a closer look at this everyday herb you've probably walked past hundreds of times without realizing its power. Oregano. Why does blood sugar feel so hard to control, even when you're doing your best? The problem often lies in insulin resistance. When your body doesn't respond well to insulin, sugar builds up in the blood instead of being used for energy. What's worse, common meals, especially those loaded with refined carbs or starches, trigger sudden spikes and crashes. You may feel tired, foggy, and out of control. Most people don't realize that certain herbs, like oregano, can actually help improve insulin sensitivity and smooth out those blood sugar swings. Oregano contains two powerful compounds, carvacrol and thymol. These have been shown to lower blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and support the pancreas. Carvacrol helps enhance the way insulin functions, which allows your body to use glucose more effectively instead of storing it. That's why adding oregano to your meals, especially those with bread, rice, or potatoes, can help slow glucose absorption and keep blood sugar more stable. But the benefits of oregano go beyond blood sugar. Many people with type 2 diabetes struggle with stiff joints, digestive discomfort, and bloating. Oregano works as a gentle anti-inflammatory and digestive aid, helping ease these problems naturally. Try starting with a warm oregano tea. Just steep 1 teaspoon of dried oregano in hot water for 5 to 7 minutes. Add a slice of lemon or a few mint leaves to balance the flavor. Drinking this after your largest meal can support digestion and help prevent energy crashes. Or use oregano to bring flavor and support to your meals. Sprinkle it over roasted veggies like carrots, zucchini, or sweet potatoes. Mix it into scrambled eggs or soups. Bind it with olive oil and lemon juice to create a blood sugar phlegm salad dressing. These aren't drastic changes. They're small, gentle shifts that can make a real impact over time. One woman in her 60s started adding a pinch of oregano to her meals daily. Within 2 weeks, she noticed fewer energy dips, better sleep, and even improved mental clarity during the day. It didn't feel like a treatment. It felt like reclaiming a part of her life. And that's what makes oregano so powerful. It's not just a kitchen spice, it's a quiet, supportive partner in your journey. It may not replace your medication, but it works with your body in a natural, healing way. For people who feel overwhelmed by complex plans or harsh advice, this herb offers simplicity, consistency, and a spark of hope. Sometimes, the most effective solutions are the ones hiding in plain sight. What's even more exciting? Oregano's benefits multiply when paired with one particular spice that's likely sitting right next to it in your pantry. This combo may help lower blood sugar even faster and more consistently than oregano alone. So now, let's talk about this second spice, one that's been used for centuries to treat everything from digestion to infections, and why it could be the missing piece in your blood sugar puzzle. Clove. a warm spice for steady energy. Let's shift our attention to another small but mighty spice, clove. Clove may look tiny, but it packs a punch, especially when it comes to supporting blood sugar. Most people know it as that warm, comforting scent in holiday teas or baked goods. But beneath its sweet, spicy flavor lies a powerful secret. Clove contains eugenol, a compound that helps regulate blood glucose and improve insulin sensitivity. This means clove doesn't just make food taste better, it may actually help reduce those draining blood sugar spikes and crashes that so many diabetics struggle with daily. So, what makes clove effective? First, it slows carbohydrate digestion, giving your body more time to manage glucose release. That's why you'll feel more steady, more energized, and less crashy after meals. It also helps improve circulation, which is vital for people dealing with numb hands, cold feet, or poor wound healing, common struggles in type 2 diabetes. Using clove in your daily life is surprisingly simple. You don't need to overhaul your diet, just add it mindfully. Start with a soothing clove tea. Drop 203 whole cloves into a cup of hot water. Steep for 5-7 minutes and sip slowly after meals. The aroma alone brings comfort. The effect on digestion? Noticeable. Or try sprinkling ground clove into your breakfast oatmeal with cinnamon. It warms your body and helps manage your glucose curve from the first bite. Want a cozy, functional spread? Mix a little ground clove with raw honey and lemon, and spread it on whole grain toast or stir it into plain Greek yogurt. If you enjoy coffee, try adding a pinch of clove to the coffee grounds before brewing. You'll get a deeper, richer flavor with the added bonus of blood sugar support. One man in his late 50s shared a story that stuck with us. Every Sunday, he'd cook rice with a pinch of clove, not for tradition, but for his health. Over time, he noticed his afternoon energy crashes faded, and he no longer needed a nap to get through the day. Just one habit, done consistently, helped him feel more focused and more in control of his body again. That's the heart of this approach, simple, natural tools that work with your body. You're not adding another medication. You're not following a strict diet that feels like punishment. You're building little rituals of care, flavors that nourish, calm, and heal from the inside out. For many diabetics, the daily battle with blood sugar can feel exhausting. But when you start seeing progress, not through something extreme, but something gentle and natural, it builds confidence. You start to trust your body again. You realize, I can do this. I'm not powerless. And here's where things get even more exciting. Because when you combine oregano and clove, their effects don't just add up. They may actually multiply. So in the next part, let's see exactly how these two spices work together, and the simple ways you can blend them into your routine for faster, longer-lasting blood sugar support. If this video helped you, make sure to leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future health content that really matters. And don't forget to check the description below. I've listed some trusted health products that I personally stand by. These are carefully selected to support your blood sugar and overall wellness. The power of small, consistent habits. Let's take a moment to zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Why do so many people with diabetes feel stuck, even when they're doing everything right? It's not always about a lack of effort. It's about being overwhelmed. Overwhelmed by confusing advice, expensive supplements, and diets that feel impossible to follow long term. But here's a truth we often forget. Consistency beats intensity, especially when it comes to managing blood sugar. And that's where the real magic of oregano and clove comes in. These herbs aren't fancy. They're not part of some rare superfood trend. They're simple, they're available, and most importantly, they're sustainable. You don't have to change everything overnight. A sprinkle here, a pinch there, can support your body in powerful ways. Think of it like brushing your teeth. One brushing doesn't do much, but doing it every day, that's what keeps your teeth strong. In the same way, adding a pinch of oregano to your soup or brewing a clove tea after dinner might feel small, but these habits build up. They support your digestion, help reduce inflammation, and smooth out your blood sugar over time. Science backs this up. Small, plant-based compounds like carvacrol in oregano and eugenol in clove support insulin function, reduce oxidative stress, and calm the roller coaster of blood glucose levels. Not through force, but through gentle daily care. For people living with type 2 diabetes, this kind of gentle support can make a huge difference. It's not just about numbers on a glucose meter. It's about feeling more in control, having fewer headaches after meals, sleeping better, and having enough energy to play with your grandkids or take a walk in the evening. It's about living, not just surviving. One woman shared that she started by simply adding oregano and clove to her lentil soup every Monday night. That was it. No complex diet, no expensive supplements. Within a few weeks, she noticed fewer sugar crashes, less joint stiffness, and better focus. "It was the first time I felt like my meals were actually helping me," she said. That's what this is all about, not chasing perfection, but embracing progress through simplicity. You don't need to spend hundreds of dollars or follow extreme plans. The answer might already be in your kitchen. You just need to use it, on purpose and with love. And maybe most importantly, you're not alone. If you've found even one idea helpful today, share it. Tell us your favorite way to use oregano or clove. Is it a recipe, a tea, a family trick? Drop the word oregano or clove in the comments to join others on the same path. Your tiny habit might be the inspiration someone else needs to get started. Because when we support each other, we get stronger together. Now let's bring it all home, with a few final thoughts to help you start this journey with confidence, hope, and clarity. Living with diabetes can feel like a daily uphill battle, full of numbers, medications, and constant adjustments. But sometimes, the most powerful support doesn't come from a prescription, it comes from the little things. A pinch of oregano, a cup of clove tea, a simple habit done with care. These herbs may seem ordinary, but their impact is anything but. They work gently, helping to stabilize your blood sugar, ease those achy joints, and calm your digestion. You don't need to change your whole life overnight. You just need to start. One meal, one sprinkle, one sip at a time. And in those small, quiet moments, adding herbs to your eggs, sipping warm tea after dinner, you're not just managing diabetes. You're reconnecting with your body, reclaiming your energy, and building a lifestyle rooted in consistency, not chaos. If today's video gave you hope or a new idea to try, don't keep it to yourself. Drop oregano or clove in the comments and share how you're adding these herbs to your day. Someone out there may need that exact push. And don't stop here. Click the next video where I'll show you a smart, realistic way to plan your meals so they work with your blood sugar, not against it. Subscribe for more natural ways to support your body, and always talk with your doctor before making changes. You're not alone on this journey. You're stronger than you think. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.